McCoy about to kick it off as we get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Buffaloes offense will come out first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hawkins. Hit as he throws. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. The Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. All wideouts, no backs. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that wide receiver screen.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
He's got him in the flat. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Northern Illinois' offense will go to work for the first time. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner.
He's loose. It's loose. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Dropping back, it's Cole.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Right on the money. And they're able to get him down. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And really kind of a Jekyll and Hyde opening drive for the defense in the game. They've given up some yards, and they've given up some big plays, but they've also got 2 sacks now already, so a little bit of back and forth. I think you're looking for a little bit more consistency from this defense now as the game develops.
Got his man down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Huskies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And this guy just stays on a roll. He's been getting to quarterbacks and making life really, really hard. He had 3 sacks a week ago, 1 already in this ball game. You better know where he is at on every single snap.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Takes it on the return. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the inside. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's Bellamy. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Buffaloes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They just keep firing. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Buffaloes come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Colorado 3, Northern Illinois 0.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Inside the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
The play-action fake. A strike downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quick release by the QB. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
0.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Kansas State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in the Little Apple. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been those K-State fans who will enjoy this win. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. The screen, and watch out. Crosses the 40. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Got the quick pass. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Zings it complete to the right. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. As they come to the line on third down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So they'll send out the field goal unit from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
He's got an open man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Trying play action. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running back searching for a hole. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Catches it at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to scramble. Inside the 30. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on first down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Bringing the heat. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
And the Buffaloes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. That's caught. It's Singleton. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Cole. Buys a little extra time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here comes the hurry up.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Klein. Absolutely down stop.
Brings up 4th down.
They booted away on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Crosses the 45. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Spins away from the defender.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Quick release on the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Bellamy. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this defense, man, they do it again. Like, they've done an unbelievable job of forcing field goals. And another opportunity, backing the offense up, getting the sack, maybe an opportunity to do it again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Lets it fly deep downfield. Tosses it incomplete. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. He splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Georgia somehow, some way found an edge between the hedges and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Huskies want to crank the tempo.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass, it's Cole. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's got it on the right. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Punt is on its way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long.
3rd down coming up.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll take it on the return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Flushed out of the pocket. Still running at the 40. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. The score, Colorado 12, Northern Illinois 3.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires on the move. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking for a crease to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Huskies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. To the air, it's Cole. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He'll keep it himself. Nice move there. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Wants to pass. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Cole. Pulls it in, it's Singleton. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Huskies headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his man. It's Bellamy. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The run from the shotgun. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Huskies moving quickly to the line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately
fires toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Plucks it out of the air. Lots of running room. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
1st down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Wants to throw it. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd down, going up top. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Lining up for the
Kicker
PAT.
on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Fresno State has the lead right now, but this Bulldog Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Coastal Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Headed to the end zone. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. Well, these guys have gotten off to a great start, getting out of the gate 3-0. Jesse, do we have a contender on our hands?
I know it's early, Reese, but this looks like a team right now that could be in that college football playoff discussion come year's end. They've got the playmakers. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. They've overcome some tests early, David. I know it's a long season, but they at least look like they're for real.
They definitely look the part. They look like they're for real. But you know what happens throughout a season. You lose momentum and injury happens. So they're definitely one of those teams we're going to continue to talk about. But it's still early. It's week 3.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.